Here's something I've been warning you about. In fact, I showed this a few days ago during my live when they were asking me about AI and automation. This is from Forbes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's look. Yeah, Forbes. Goldman Sachs predicts 300 million jobs will be lost or degraded by artificial intelligence. March 31st. Companies, whether they are McDonald's, introducing self-serve kiosks and firing hourly workers to cut costs, or top-tier investment banks that rely on software instead of traders to make million-dollar bets on the stock market, will continue to implement technology and downsize people to enhance profits. If generative AI lives up to its hype, ChatGPT, the workforce in the United States and Europe will be upended. Goldman Sachs reported this week in a sobering and alarming report about AI's ascendance. The investment bank estimates 200 million jobs could be lost or diminished by this fast-growing technology. Goldman contends automation creates innovation, which leads to a new types of jobs. For companies, there will be cost savings thanks to AI. They can deploy their resources toward building and growing businesses, ultimately increasing annual global GDP by 7%. Even under the pandemic and even with low interest rates, did they grow their business, or did they hoard the money and put it into stock or put it into stuff for themselves, especially the top tier management? That's what they did. They hoarded the money. In recent months, the world has witnessed the ascendancy of open AI software. ChatGPT and DALL-E. ChatGPT surpassed 1 million users in its first 5 days of launching, the fastest that any company has ever reached this benchmark. So will AI impact your job? Goldman predicts that the growth in AI will mirror the trajectory of past computer and tech products. Just as the world went from giant mainframe computers to modern-day technology, there will be a similar fast-paced growth of reshaping the world. AI can pass the attorney bar exam. Wow. Score brilliantly on the SATs and produce unique artwork. While the startup ecosystem has stalled due to adverse economic changes, investments in global AI projects have boomed. From 2021 to now, investments in AI totaled nearly $94 billion, according to Stanford's AI Index report. If AI continues this growth trajectory, it could add 1% to the U.S. GDP by 2030. Office administrative support, legal architecture and engineering, business and financial operations, management, sales, healthcare, and art and design are some sectors that will be impacted by automation. And really, what's left? These are all the thinking jobs, the white-collar jobs. A lot of this stuff was engineering and architecture, but business, financial, operating, management, those are actually female jobs. Those are the white-collar jobs that weren't hit in the 2009 downturn. The combination of significant labor cost savings, new job creation, and a productivity boost for non-displaced workers raises the possibility of a labor productivity boom, like those that followed the emergence of earlier general-purpose technologies like the electric motor and personal computer. There's also a lot of paper jobs. The downside of AI. According to academic research study, automation technology has been the primary driver of U.S. income inequality over the past 40 years. That's what Richard Wolff and Jack Rasmus said. The report published by the National Bureau of Economic Research claims that 50% to 70% of changes in U.S. wages since 1980 can be attributed to wage declines among blue-collar workers replaced or degraded by automation. Artificial intelligence, robotics, and new sophisticated technologies have caused this vast chasm in wealth and income inequality. It looks like this issue will accelerate. For now, college-educated white-collar professionals have largely been spared the same fate as non-college educated workers. People with a postgraduate degree saw their salaries rise while low education workers declined significantly. That's where the disparity came in. The study states the real earnings of men without a high school degree are now 50% lower than they were in 1980. True. And the stats bear that out, especially for black men. especially for black men with college degree. According to NBER, many changes in the U.S. wage structure were caused by companies automating tasks that used to be done by people. This includes numerically controlled machinery or industrial robots replacing blue-collar workers in manufacturing and specialized software replacing clerical workers. Okay, a lot of this stuff has already happened, especially in the health fields. The health insurance fields, a lot of people were actually replaced by automation already, starting in 2016, 2017. Truck and cab drivers, cashiers, retail sales associates, and people who work in manufacturing plants and factories have been and will continue to be replaced by robotics and technology. Driverless vehicles, kiosks, and fast food restaurants, and self-help quick phone scans at stores, in other words, using a smartphone to scan and pay for your goods, will soon eliminate most minimum wage and low-skilled jobs. Artificial intelligence systems are ubiquitous. AI-powered digital voice assistants share everything you want to know just by asking it a question instead of a live person. I've been telling you, the bots are everywhere. The bots are everywhere. When you call in to ask about a bill or something, the bots are everywhere. Instead of a live person addressing a problem, you can engage with an online chatbot. AI can help diagnose cancer and health issues. Banks use sophisticated software to check for fraud and non-compliance. AI predominantly controls driverless automobiles, news feeds, social media, and job applications. So in other words, that woman talking about recruiter when she applied for a job, she's getting a bot. What other companies and organizations are saying about AI. The World Economic Forum concluded in a 2020 report, a new generation of smart machines fueled by rapid advances in AI and robotics could potentially replace a large portion of existing human jobs. We talked about that in 2019. COVID put a stall on that. But now COVID is over and they're behind. They're going to accelerate this. Robotics and AI will cause serious double disruption as the pandemic pushed companies to fast track the deployment of new technologies to slash costs, enhance productivity, and be less reliant on real life people. Management consulting giant PricewaterhouseCoopers reported AI, robotics, and other forms of smart automation have the potential to bring great economic benefits, contributing up to $15 trillion to global GDP by 2030. They keep pointing to 2030. They keep telling you guys about 2030. However, it will come with a high human cost. The extra wealth will also generate demand for many jobs, but there are also concerns that it could displace many existing jobs. This brings up another critical, often overlooked issue. AI proponents say there's nothing to worry about, as we've always successfully dealt with new technologies. However, what does that mean for the quality of jobs? The world's most advanced cities aren't ready for the disruption of artificial intelligence, claims Oliver Wyman, a management consulting firm. It is believed that over 50 million Chinese workers may require retraining as a result of AI-related deployment. The U.S. will be required to retool 11.5 million people in America with skills needed to survive in the workforce. Millions of workers in Brazil, Japan, Germany will need assistance with the changes wrought by AI, robotics, and related technology. Okay, we don't have much more. In 2019, Wells Fargo WFC study, the bank concluded that robots would eliminate 200,000 jobs in the banking industry within the next 10 years. This has already adversely impacted highly paid Wall Street professionals, including stock and bond traders. These are the people who used to work on the trading floors at investment banks and trade securities for their banks, clients, and themselves. It was a very lucrative profession until algorithms, quant trading, software, and programs disrupted the business and rendered their skills unnecessary compared to the fast-acting technology. What an AI future may look like. There is no hiding from the robots. I've been telling you guys that well-trained and experienced doctors could be pushed aside by sophisticated robots that could perform delicate surgeries more precisely and read x-rays more efficiently. I've been telling you that about x-rays and blood tests and stuff like that. It's already been proven. And accurately to detect cancerous cells that the human eye can't readily see. They proved, I think we actually talked about that in 2017. I've been telling you guys this for about the last 6-7 years. The rise of artificial intelligence will make even software engineers look less sought after. ChatGPT, been telling you guys that. According to Jack Dorsey, the tech billionaire and founder of Twitter and Square, artificial intelligence will soon write its own software that will put some beginning level software engineers in a tough spot. Script kiddies, pay attention. When discussing how automation will replace human jobs, Dorsey told Yang on an episode of the Yang Speaks podcast, we probably have to find that. We talk a lot about the self-driving trucks and whatnot, he added. AI is even coming for programming jobs. A lot of goals of machine learning and deep learning is to write the software itself over time. So a lot of entry-level programming jobs will just not be as relevant anymore. When management consultants and companies that deploy AI and robotics say, we don't need to worry, we need to be concerned. Read that again. When management consultants and companies that deploy AI and robotics say, we don't need to worry, we need to be concerned. Companies, whether they are McDonald's introducing self-serve kiosks and firing hourly workers to cut costs, or top-tier investment banks that rely on software instead of traders to make million-dollar bets on the stock market, will continue to implement technology and downsize people to enhance profits. This is capitalism, folks. The trend has the potential to impact all classes of workers adversely. In light of the study's spotlight on the dire results of AI, including lost wages and the rapid growth of income inequality, it's time to talk seriously about how AI should be managed before it's too late. And that is from Forbes. And this is them telling the truth. Normally they would lie about this, but they can't lie about this anymore because it's already here. And if they're telling you this now, talk about 2030, that means it's going to happen a lot faster. 2019, I said get right or get left. Folks that didn't get it right, they're going to get left. But now, how far behind are you going to be? I do not know. I can't tell you. But we've been telling you, your AI guide is here. I told people when ChatGPT showed up, I said ChatGPT is the little baby. It's the baby. It's not the big boys. The big boys are going to do this. The big boys are going to replace doctors. The big boys are going to replace stock traders. The big boys are going to replace bankers and engineers and programmers. Beware. I've been warning you. I've been telling you. People have been laughing at me and saying it's not that serious, that they can't come for me. Guess what? They're coming for you. Truckers, cab drivers, dental assistants, I think, well, we don't know, okay? But doctors doing surgeries, lab technicians that test your blood and look at cancer cells on the slides. Last time I was in a hospital, man, it has more machines and computers hooked up to people. Is ridiculous, man, to monitor you. So in other words, one nurse was handling like 10 patients. So it's not they're going to get rid of everybody. The thing is, how many do they need? I asked that about programmers, and they just talked about script kiddies, low-level programmers, all those guys that that got in on the boom, took the shortcut, took the 6 months courses for programming. If you didn't start investing in your skills and moving on the way up, it's going to be you too. Sorry to say. The gravy train may be running out of gravy. Can't tell you what to do or not to be aware or not to believe that it's coming. They've been holding it back. But now you got competition all over the world. It's going to come. It's going to come. Anyhow, what is it? This is your morning fear porn? Oh boy. Anyhow, this BGS out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.